everyone, it's Jeannette with Corporate Chair Massages. Happy Wednesday. It's Wellness Wednesday, so of course I'm going to share with you a recipe, but I'm actually going to share with you first a little backstory. So as many of you know, I am the youngest of 8 children, and as the youngest, I was forever trailing after my older siblings, trying to keep up with the cool kids and do whatever the heck they were up to. One year when one of my brothers, Tim, was going out on a bike ride near a creek, and I wanted to tag along, so I rushed after him with my pink bike. It had a banana seat, and I raced after him, and I kept up with him, and we went to the creek, and all of the older kids were going off of a jump, and naturally I was too chicken to go off the jump with my bike, but my brother Tim did. And when he landed, oh did he land, he somehow managed to cut his entire right leg, and it was bleeding profusely. In a panic, we agreed, okay, let's go home and get this cleaned up before one of the parents finds out what we were up to. So he was unable to ride his bike, so I managed to muscle both my bike and his mountain bike home. He hobbled home. We got into the house, and I thought, what would my mom do in this situation? And whenever one of us had a cut, she would pour hydrogen peroxide on it. And we all knew it stung, but it helped clean it out. So I thought, okay, Tim, we're gonna get you into the powder room. I'm gonna go get hydrogen peroxide, and I'm gonna pour it on your leg to make sure it's clean. That way we don't have to tell any adults what we were doing, why I was with you, etc. So I got hydrogen peroxide, I poured it on his leg. He was writhing in pain. And at that point, I think one of us decided we do need adult help and told a parent what we did and got him taken care of. But flash forward about 3 decades. Yesterday, my brother and I, same brother, went out for a bike ride because it was gorgeous here in Philadelphia and we wanted to enjoy the warmer weather. So we went out for a bike ride and it was great. And right before we got home, I went flying. I took a spill and I tore up my right leg. I also tore up my right forearm pretty good. It was not ideal. So anyway, we got home and I was too chicken to pour hydrogen peroxide on myself. So my brother Tim nicely poured it on my leg and I poured it on my arm, even though it really hurt. So just life comes full circle. The number one question massage therapists often get is, don't your hands hurt? And I always say no. My first year in this industry, yes, I used my hands to deliver pressure and was doing this motion a lot, but that's a easy way to have a short career. You quickly learn that you need to use your body weight and your forearm and your elbows as much as you possibly can. Since I am a staggering 5'2", I drop my table pretty low with most clients and deliver all of my pressure through my forearms and elbows. So unfortunately, this guy is out of commission until this heals. So I'm gonna have to rely on my dominant hand, which is actually weaker in massage terms. Anyway, I just thought that story was funny. Full circle, siblings pouring hydrogen peroxide on each other to help avoid alerting adults into what you were doing. I'm gonna share with you a recipe now. It's a tasty little nugget, and thank you very much for watching and have a great day.
I'm making do-it-yourself Reese's peanut butter cups. So all you need is flour, some milk chocolate or dark chocolate to your preference, any kind of butter, nut butter. So if you are in the mood for peanut butter or an alternative, and then maple syrup. So I'll take you through the recipe. So it's super easy. It's 1/3 cup of flour, a cup of nut butter, a cup of chocolate, and 1/4 of a cup of maple flavored syrup. So we're going to put the syrup, the nut butter, and the flour, mix it together, let it harden in the fridge, and then melt the milk chocolate and dip it and let that coat and harden in the fridge as well. So I portioned it out into mini cupcake. I forgot I had a mini cupcake pan, so I portioned out the peanut butter mixture in this. I'm going to place it in the fridge for about 30 minutes to harden. The next step is melting the cup of milk chocolate morsels. The trick to this is not burning it, so you want to keep it on a very low heat, stirring constantly so the chocolate does not burn. Chocolate looks good, so I took it off the heated burner so it doesn't burn. And now it's ready to cover the peanut butter drops. So I scooped up one of the droplets. I'm gonna cover it in chocolate. And then transfer it to wax paper. I'll put it back in the fridge to let it harden. So this is how these peanut butter bites turned out. And of course I have a little cup of fat-free milk. As one of 8 growing up, you can imagine how many gallons of milk we went through. I remember as a little girl, I would go with my mom to Swiss Farms, which if you're from the area, you know, is drive-through milk, and I was always fascinated by it and also petrified to order when my mom drove up and I would be on the passenger side and had to speak to the sales representative to order milk. But anyway, this is a perfect pairing. Who doesn't like peanut butter, chocolate, and some refreshing milk to wash it down? It's a quick and easy treat, and it tastes just like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.